Hello everyone, welcome back to Daily Dose of English. I'm Tom and I'm so excited you're here with me today. You know what? Today is going to be special. Today we're going to talk about something that every English learner needs. Real daily conversations. Real daily conversations. Now you repeat. Not textbook English, not formal English, but the kind of English people actually use every single day. The kind of English people actually use every single day. Now you repeat. In this lesson, you'll learn how to have natural conversations about your daily life. You'll learn how to have natural conversations about your daily life. Now you repeat. We'll practice talking about your morning routine, your work or studies, your free time activities, and much more. And here's the best part. We'll use the shadowing technique throughout this lesson. That means you'll listen to me say something, and then you'll repeat it. This helps train your mouth and your brain to work together in English. So grab a cup of coffee or tea. Find a comfortable spot, and let's begin this journey together. Are you ready? Let's go. Section 1. Morning conversations. Let's start with the morning. Every day starts with a morning, right? And mornings are full of small but important conversations. Let me teach you some natural phrases people use when they wake up and start their day. First, let's learn how to greet people in the morning. When you see someone for the first time in the morning, you might say, "Good morning. Did you sleep well?" "Good morning. Did you sleep well?" Now you repeat. Or you might hear, "Morning. You're up early today." "Morning. You're up early today." Now you repeat. Now let's break down a longer greeting. "Hey there, hey there." Now you repeat. "How's your morning going so far?" "How's your morning going so far?" Now you repeat. "Hey there, how's your morning going so far?" "Hey there, how's your morning going so far?" Now you repeat. Great job! Now let's practice some common morning routine phrases. These are things you might say or hear every morning. "I need my coffee first." "I need my coffee first." Now you repeat. "Did you have breakfast yet?" "Did you have breakfast yet?" Now you repeat. "I'm running a bit late this morning." "I'm running a bit late this morning." Now you repeat. Let me teach you a useful phrase that native speakers use all the time. "I'm not a morning person." "I'm not a morning person." Now you repeat. This means you don't like waking up early, or you don't have much energy in the morning. It's a very common expression. Now let's practice a short morning dialogue. I'll be person A and person B. Listen carefully. Person A. "Morning. Coffee's ready if you want some." Person B. "Oh, thanks. I definitely need it today." Person A. "Rough night." Person B. "Yeah, I couldn't fall asleep until 2 a.m. Now let's practice each line. Morning. Coffee's ready if you want some. Morning. Coffee's ready if you want some. Now you repeat. Oh, thanks. I definitely need it today. Oh, thanks. I definitely need it today. Now you repeat. Rough night. Rough night. Now you repeat. Yeah, I couldn't fall asleep until 2 a.m. Yeah, I couldn't fall asleep until 2 a.m. Now you repeat. Excellent work. Let's learn some more morning vocabulary. These are things you might talk about in the morning. I overslept my alarm. I overslept my alarm. Now you repeat. I hit the snooze button 3 times. I hit the snooze button 3 times. Now you repeat. Let's break that down. I hit the snooze button. I hit the snooze button. Now you repeat. 3 times. 3 times. Now you repeat. I hit the snooze button 3 times. I hit the snooze button 3 times. Now you repeat. The traffic is going to be terrible. The traffic is going to be terrible. Now you repeat. I need to grab something to eat on the way. I need to grab something to eat on the way. Now you repeat. Let's break that one down too. I need to grab. I need to grab. Now you repeat. Something to eat. Something to eat. Now you repeat. On the way. On the way. Now you repeat. I need to grab something to eat on the way. I need to grab something to eat on the way. Now you repeat. Section 2. Work and study, conversations. Now let's move on to conversations about work and study. Whether you're a student or you have a job, these phrases will be super useful for you. First, let's learn how to talk about your schedule. I have a busy day ahead. I have a busy day ahead. Now you repeat. My calendar is packed today. My calendar is packed today. Now you repeat. I've got back-to-back meetings. I've got back-to-back meetings. Now you repeat. Let me explain that last one. Back-to-back means one after another with no break in between. It's a very common expression in work environments. Now let's practice talking about deadlines. When's the deadline for this project? When's the deadline for this project? Now you repeat. I need to finish this by Friday. I need to finish this by Friday. Now you repeat. We're ahead of schedule. We're ahead of schedule. Now you repeat. Actually, we're running behind. Actually, we're running behind. Now you repeat. Here's a useful phrase for students. I have to pull an all-nighter. I have to pull an all-nighter. Now you repeat. This means staying awake all night to study or work. Not fun, but sometimes necessary. Let's practice a work conversation. Person A, how's the presentation coming along? Person B, pretty good. I just need to add some graphs. Person A, do you need any help with that? Person B, that would be great actually. Thanks. Now let's shadow each line. How's the presentation coming along? How's the presentation coming along? Now you repeat. Pretty good. I just need to add some graphs. Pretty good. I just need to add some graphs. Now you repeat. Let's break that down. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now you repeat. I just need to add some graphs. I just need to add some graphs. Now you repeat. Do you need any help with that? Do you need any help with that? Now you repeat. That would be great, actually. Thanks. That would be great, actually. Thanks. Now you repeat. Now let's learn some phrases for taking breaks. I need to stretch my legs. I need to stretch my legs. Now you repeat. Want to grab a coffee? Want to grab a coffee? Now you repeat, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to take a quick break. Now you repeat, my brain needs a rest. My brain needs a rest. Now you repeat. Section 3. Lunch and food conversations. Food is a universal topic. Everyone eats, everyone has opinions about food, and it's a great conversation starter. Let's learn how to talk about lunch and food naturally. First, the most common lunch question, what are you having for lunch? What are you having for lunch? Now you repeat. Have you eaten yet? Have you eaten yet? Now you repeat. I'm starving. I'm starving. Now you repeat. Now let's learn how to suggest lunch plans. Want to grab lunch together? Want to grab lunch together? Now you repeat. There's a new place around the corner. There's a new place around the corner. Now you repeat. I'm thinking of ordering in. I'm thinking of ordering in. Now you repeat. Let's try that new Thai place. Let's try that new Thai place. Now you repeat. Here are some useful phrases for talking about food preferences. I'm not really in the mood for pizza. I'm not really in the mood for pizza. Now you repeat. Let's break that down. I'm not really. Now you repeat. In the mood for pizza. In the mood for pizza. Now you repeat. I'm not really in the mood for pizza. I'm not really in the mood for pizza. Now you repeat. I could go for a sandwich. I could go for a sandwich. Now you repeat. Anything but fast food. Anything but fast food. Now you repeat. I'm trying to eat healthier. I'm trying to eat healthier. Now you repeat. Now let's practice a restaurant conversation. Waiter, are you ready to order? Customer, yes, I'll have the grilled chicken salad. Waiter, anything to drink? Customer, just water, please. Let's shadow this. Are you ready to order? Are you ready to order? Now you repeat. Yes, I'll have the grilled chicken salad. Yes, I'll have the grilled chicken salad. Now you repeat. Let's break that down. Yes, I'll have. Yes, I'll have. Now you repeat. The grilled chicken salad. The grilled chicken salad. Now you repeat. Anything to drink? Anything to drink? Now you repeat. Just water, please. Just water, please. Now you repeat. Section 4. Afternoon energy and productivity. The afternoon can be challenging. People often feel tired after lunch. Let's learn how to talk about afternoon energy and staying productive. I always get sleepy after lunch. I always get sleepy after lunch. Now you repeat. I need my afternoon coffee. I need my afternoon coffee. Now you repeat. The afternoon slump is real. The afternoon slump is real. Now you repeat. Let me explain afternoon slump. It's that tired feeling many people get between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Very common. Here are phrases for staying focused. I need to power through this. I need to power through this. Now you repeat. Just a few more hours to go. Just a few more hours to go. Now you repeat. I'm in the zone now. I'm in the zone now. Now you repeat. In the zone means you're very focused and productive. Great feeling. Let's practice talking about afternoon tasks. I need to wrap this up before 5. I need to wrap this up before 5. Now you repeat. Can we push the meeting to tomorrow? Can we push the meeting to tomorrow? Now you repeat. Let's break that down. Can we push? Can we push? Now you repeat. The meeting. The meeting. Now you repeat. To tomorrow? To tomorrow? Now you repeat. Can we push the meeting to tomorrow? Can we push the meeting to tomorrow? Now you repeat. I'll send you the files by the end of day. I'll send you the files by the end of day. Now you repeat. Section 5. Evening and free time conversations. Now let's talk about evening conversations. This is when people relax, spend time with family and friends, and talk about their hobbies. First, let's learn how to talk about evening plans. What are you up to tonight? What are you up to tonight? Now you repeat. Any plans for the evening? Any plans for the evening? Now you repeat. I'm just gonna chill at home. I'm just gonna chill at home. Now you repeat. Chill is a casual way to say relax, very common among native speakers. Here are more evening activity phrases. Want to catch a movie? Want to catch a movie? Now you repeat. I'm binge watching a new series. I'm binge watching a new series. Now you repeat. Let's grab dinner somewhere. Let's grab dinner somewhere. Now you repeat. I need to hit the gym. I need to hit the gym. Now you repeat. Now let's practice declining invitations politely. I'd love to, but I'm exhausted. I'd love to, but I'm exhausted. Now you repeat. Maybe another time? Maybe another time? Now you repeat. I already have plans, sorry. I already have plans, sorry. Now you repeat. Rain check, rain check. Now you repeat. Rain check means let's do it another time. Very useful phrase. Section 6. Weekend conversations. Weekends are special. Let's learn how to talk about weekend plans and activities. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Now you repeat. What are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? Now you repeat. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. Now you repeat. No alarm clock for me. No alarm clock for me. Now you repeat. Let's learn weekend activity vocabulary. I might go hiking if the weather's nice. I might go hiking if the weather's nice. Now you repeat. Let's break that down. I might go hiking. I might go hiking. Now you repeat. If the weather's nice. If the weather's nice. Now you repeat. I might go hiking if the weather's nice. I might go hiking if the weather's nice. Now you repeat, we're having a barbecue on Sunday. We're having a barbecue on Sunday. Now you repeat, I need to catch up on some chores. I need to catch up on some chores. Now you repeat, just taking it easy this weekend. Just taking it easy this weekend. Now you repeat. Section 7. Making plans and arrangements. Making plans is a crucial conversation skill. Let's practice the language you need for arranging to meet people. Are you free on Saturday? Are you free on Saturday? Now you repeat. Let me check my calendar. Let me check my calendar. Now you repeat. That works for me. That works for me. Now you repeat. I'm booked that day. I'm booked that day. Now you repeat. Here's how to suggest alternatives. How about Sunday instead? How about Sunday instead? Now you repeat. Would morning or afternoon work better? Would morning or afternoon work better? Now you repeat. Let's break that down. Would morning or afternoon? Would morning or afternoon? Now you repeat. Work better. Work better. Now you repeat. Would morning or afternoon work better? Would morning or afternoon work better? Now you repeat. Let's play it by ear. Let's play it by ear. Now you repeat. Play it by ear means to decide later or be flexible. Very useful expression. Section 8. Story time. A day in the life. Now let's put everything together in a story. This will help you see how all these phrases work in real conversations throughout the day. Sarah's Monday. Sarah's alarm went off at 7 a.m. She hit the snooze button twice before finally getting up. In the kitchen, her roommate Emma was already making coffee. Morning! You're up early, Sarah said. Yeah, I have that big presentation today, Emma replied. Want some coffee? Definitely. I'm not a morning person without it. Let's practice this dialogue. Morning. You're up early. Morning. You're up early. Now you repeat. Yeah, I have that big presentation today. Yeah, I have that big presentation today. Now you repeat. Want some coffee? Want some coffee? Now you repeat. Definitely. I'm not a morning person without it. Definitely. I'm not a morning person without it. Now you repeat. Let's break that last one down. Definitely. Definitely. Now you repeat. I'm not a morning person. I'm not a morning person. Now you repeat. Without it, without it. Now you repeat. At work, Sarah's colleague Mike stopped by her desk. How's the project coming along? He asked. Pretty good, but I'm running a bit behind. The deadline's Friday, right? Actually, they pushed it to next Monday. Oh, that's a relief. Want to grab lunch later? Sure. How about that new Thai place? Let's practice. How's the project coming along? How's the project coming along? Now you repeat. Pretty good, but I'm running a bit behind. Pretty good, but I'm running a bit behind. Now you repeat. The deadline's Friday, right? The deadline's Friday, right? Now you repeat. Actually, they pushed it to next Monday. Actually, they pushed it to next Monday. Now you repeat. Oh, that's a relief. Oh, that's a relief. Now you repeat. Want to grab lunch later? Want to grab lunch later? Now you repeat. Sure. How about that new Thai place? Sure. How about that new Thai place? Now you repeat. Section 9. Common expressions and idioms. Let's learn some expressions that make your English sound more natural and native-like. It's a piece of cake. It's a piece of cake. Now you repeat. This means it's very easy. I'm swamped with work. I'm swamped with work. Now you repeat. This means I have too much work to do. Let's call it a day. Let's call it a day. Now you repeat. This means let's stop working for today. I'm all ears. I'm all ears. Now you repeat. This means I'm listening carefully. That rings a bell. That rings a bell. Now you repeat. This means that sounds familiar. Section 10. Putting it all together. Now you've learnt so many useful phrases for daily conversations. Let's do a quick review with some rapid-fire shadowing practice. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Good morning. Did you sleep well? Now you repeat. I need my coffee first. I need my coffee first. Now you repeat. What are you having for lunch? What are you having for lunch? Now you repeat. Any plans for the evening? Any plans for the evening? Now you repeat. Let's grab dinner somewhere. Let's grab dinner somewhere. Now you repeat. Are you free on Saturday? Are you free on Saturday? Now you repeat. That works for me. That works for me. Now you repeat. Wow, you've just practiced over 100 useful phrases for daily conversations in English. That's amazing. Remember, the key to speaking naturally is practice. Use these phrases every day. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Practice with friends. Use them in real conversations. Don't worry about being perfect. Native speakers make mistakes too. The important thing is to communicate and connect with people. Every time you use one of these phrases, you're getting better at English. Here's your homework. Choose 5 phrases from today's lesson. Write them down. Practice them every morning for 1 week. Soon they'll become automatic and you'll sound more natural and confident in English. Thank you so much for learning with me today. This has been Daily Dose of English, and I'm Tom. If this lesson helped you, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next lesson. Share this video with a friend who's learning English. Learning is always better together. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, every day you practice is a day you get better. You've got this. See you in the next lesson. Bye for now.